What happened when your roommate demanded 24/7 access to your personal finances? My roommate Sarah was meticulous about shared expenses, which was usually fine, but she quickly became paranoid. After a few minor discrepancies on groceries, she went full Big Brother, demanding access to my personal bank app and credit card statements anytime she asked, claiming she needed to cross-check for shared expenses. When I refused, she called me a thief and threatened to move out, leaving me with the full rent. To keep the apartment, I reluctantly agreed to share access to a dedicated expense tracking app where I logged every shared bill. It immediately got creepy. She wasn't just checking the logs, she was treating the app like a personal diary. She would text me while I was on a date, asking why a Starbucks expense wasn't split. She started cross-referencing my personal purchases, asking why I bought expensive sneakers but wasn't contributing enough to the emergency fund. The final straw, she called my job's HR department to verify my salary when I told her I couldn't afford a huge, non-essential expense she wanted to split. I realized the app tracked her login chimes just like it tracked my expenses. She was logging in constantly, often between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., driven by her paranoia. I decided to use her obsession against her. I created a fake expense entry labeled Urgent Rental Damage Repair, Must Pay Now. The amount was exactly $4,000, half of which was my split. In the notes, I added a dramatic story about a massive, unfixable leak that required immediate payment to the landlord and mentioned a completely fake property management company. To make it look real, I then started a long, panicked text thread with my sister, which Sarah could see via the app's notification mirroring feature. The text detailed how the landlord was threatening eviction and how the payment had to be made in a complex, untraceable way, a wire transfer to a specific random bank account number before noon the next day. I added a follow-up text saying, I paid my $2,000 share, you pay yours before 11 a.m. or we're both out. Then I put my phone on silent and waited. At 3:17 a.m., the app logged her login. At 3:45 a.m., my phone got a notification. A massive wire transfer was initiated from her account. At 10:30 a.m., she woke up, saw the text I had sent hours ago, and started panicking about the 11 a.m. deadline, rushing out the door. At 11:30 a.m., the actual landlord called confused because Sarah had just wired $2,000 to a random account number, demanding a receipt for leak repairs. I played dumb, claiming I had no idea what she was talking about and that my sister must have paid the actual landlord directly. Sarah realized she had been duped into sending $2,000 to an unknown account based on text she shouldn't have been reading. I had all the app logs proving her constant, obsessive surveillance. She moved out that weekend paying a full penalty. The apartment was finally peaceful.